Hello everybody. Got a little knife review, but I wanted to start out with a little bit of history on knives. To me, the history of knives and swords and firearms as well is very, very interesting. Really keeps me listening when that's talked about. Some of the first blades, they gave the humans the ability to manufacture tools. And that was an early step in gaining the mastery of their environment. Among the first tools were simple things like rocks that had been banged together with other rocks to chip off little bits here and there and to sharpen it so it came to a point, or a serration in order to do many tasks. Farming tasks, hunting, skinning, building, you name it. It was like a technological explosion. And soon the distinction between hunting and military weaponry was blurred. It was millennia. It was a long time before the Bronze Age and the ability to make swords and some of the stuff that are in the pictures here. Things of war. At any rate, just want to start out with a little talking there. This is actually a review on this. This here is the Benchmade Mini Presidio in 440C stainless steel. You can see it there. It'll focus. 440. It's a Melpardue design. This is the Mini. It's got the axis lock. Hard to do with one hand right now. Comes out real nice and snickety. It has the partial serration I was talking about, with the lovely Benchmade symbol there. I'm very impressed right now with Benchmade. I actually bought this knife on eBay for a really good deal. The guy before me used it gently. He carried it for a while. When I got it, the blade looked brand new. It's got the BLK1 coating on it. I believe it's the BLK1, or BK1 perhaps. Gives it that tactical look, kind of all black screws. All the furniture is black on it. And the clip was tore up something fierce. I can show you that. And I was a little bummed. I knew it was coming that way because of the pictures that were sent. But I was still bummed. This here is the clip that it came with. Obviously used, scratched up pretty good. Not the end of the world. It was kind of a gloss black. That was another thing I didn't really like about it. Pretty tore up there. And the rest of the knife is in great shape. The blade's in great shape. Doesn't look like it's been sharpened, but it's still factory sharp. The inside looks really good. My first Benchmade, I'm very pleased with it. At any rate, I bought the knife just like this, with this clip on it. And I was a little bummed. All my knives that I've bought, even the used ones, have come with boxes. I thought it wasn't going to bother me, and then I got the knife, and sure enough, I'm looking at it thinking, boy, I wish when I was done with it I could just put it away in its box, but I don't have a box. Anyway, this is kind of a little shout out to Benchmade and their customer service department. I went ahead and sent them an email, and I explained my situation, that I had got this knife secondhand, and that the clip was messed up. The knife itself was in great shape, and that I already was beginning to get enjoyment out of it. But I would love to purchase a new clip to replace this scratched up one. And I also said I don't know if it's possible, but is it possible to get a box from you guys? Because I like to keep my knives in boxes. And literally 15 minutes later on a holiday weekend, Benchmade emailed me back saying, your new pocket clip, extra set of screws, and box will be in the mail, and you should receive it in 3 weeks. 3 weeks it was not. I actually got this a little over a week later, free of shipping, free of cost. They did not charge me for the clip, the box, the screws, anything. I did look on their site, and I noticed that if you were to break a blade, that I believe it's $29 of replacement for that, which is absolutely affordable. You ship your knife off to them and they do all the work. They don't like shipping the blade to you. I understand that's to keep their warranty. They can't warranty stuff they don't do. It makes total sense to me. But then they ship it right back out to you, good as new. Anyway, I'm not really big on serrations. These ones, if I can get this to focus, these ones look like they turned out or are going to work out pretty good. I work in a restaurant and I'm cutting things all the time. Blocks of cheese, getting into bags of flour, all kinds of stuff. This thing, straps for new batches of towels, boxes, you name it. Also, when I go shooting, if I ever have a jam, I don't like to dig into the gun, but this nice point, this delicate point here, that it is a lot less delicate than it looks. Can't get my camera focused. Anyway, if I hadn't mentioned, it's a 440C steel, American 440C. This is an American-made knife out of Oregon. Their 440C is of a much higher quality than some of the Chinese stuff. That means it's got a higher carbon concentrate, and it's not going to rust as easily, and I think it's double that because of this BK1 coating that's on it. And I believe they're fiberglass reinforced nylon with metal liners. Don't know if you can see those. Real thin metal reinforced liners. Now, the bushings on this I do not think are the phosphor bronze. I believe they are a white poly. And I looked that up, and I can't remember because I wrote it down somewhere and lost my notes. Anyway, shout out to Benchmade. Excellent knife. Excellent customer service. And that is going to wrap up number 1 of my new series that I'm doing on knives and swords. Get a visual history of that. We'll give you some history as we segue into new knives I'll be getting. All right, everybody. Stay sharp. Peace.